Hey y'all, welcome to Craftable Things. Hey Deborah, happy Tuesday. Hey Paulette. Can you guys tell me if I'm echoing? Because I can't tell. Oh. Yep. All right. I think I just fixed the issue because I kind of heard it a little bit. But yeah. So hey Paulette. Hey Chrissy's Creations. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Hey Kenya, welcome and thank you for being a member on our channel. So I'm gonna try not to keep you guys here too long tonight. I am going to press just 2 shirts, but I don't want to keep y'all here too late because I am going to work tomorrow, I think. So yeah. Thanks, Kenya. Yes, y'all, on your way in, please make sure to, I hope I'm not frozen. I see, please don't give me any internet problems today. So on your way in, please make sure that you hit the like button and also make sure to answer the poll. I think I have a poll in the comments. This is my first time using the poll feature, so I hope it works. But I do have a poll in the comments asking you guys whether or not what's your most important machine in your business or your craft room. So I think it's either it's your vinyl cutter, is it your printer, or is it your heat press? And now I got to figure out how that actually works, y'all, because y'all know I don't know. But hey, y'all. Hey, happy Tuesday. Hey, Gina. Welcome. Hi, mindfulness creators. Welcome. Hey, Kristen. Hi, Lee. So, y'all, we are going to be talking about t-shirt transfers. And so I posted a video, I think last week, about Dtf transfers. And now, y'all, I definitely want to do Dtf. I was unsure before, but once I actually use the machine, use the transfer, I want to get a Dtf printer. The problem is the one that I want, it's out of stock. Let me make sure, because I keep hearing a little bit of something. All right. Okay, I hope that the sound is fine. On my end, the sound was a little bit off. Let me make sure. Am I on mute? And I'm talking to y'all. I need to make sure because y'all remember Friday. I spent I went back and looked at that. It was 10 minutes. There's a mosquito. It was 10 minutes that I was on mute, y'all. And I was just yapping away like I do. I'm like, girl, you have really lost it now, huh? But all is well. Hey, Lee. Hey, Myrna. There is a mosquito. I don't even think I got it. I'm too slow. Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Angela. Hey, Danny. What's up, girl? Danny, I did not order the bottom, but I'm gonna order it now. Gosh, trying to get this mosquito, y'all, before it tears me up. I think I got it. Oof. All right. Hey, Judy, welcome. And thank you for being a member on our channel. I appreciate it. Hey, Almond Brown. Hey, girl, welcome. Tina. Hey, Sharonda. And Kenna. So that's what we're going to do. I don't want to keep you long, but make sure that you please hit that poll. I'm just trying to see what you feel your most important machine is. My most important machine, I know what my most important machine is. And once we get a few more of you to answer the poll, we are going to discuss. We are going to see why you chose what you chose, at least for some of y'all. Y'all know I can't ask everybody why they chose, but some of y'all who feel comfortable with telling me. And so for those of you who don't normally participate inside of the chat, I am grateful for you. I am thankful that you are here. And so guess what? This is your opportunity to participate, and you don't even have to say anything to me. You don't have to say anything to anybody in the chat. All you have to do is click that poll. These mosquitoes. All you have to do, you guys can't see it because they're so tiny and fast, but all you guys have to do is answer the poll and you'll be included in our discussion. I love this poll thing, y'all. Uh-oh. Danny, what did you pick? I see you say you clicked the wrong button. What did you pick? Or did you wait until you thought about it and you're like, yeah, no, that's not it. Hey, Patricia, aloha, and mahalo for being here. Hey, Coretta. Hey, Tammy. And Darika. Oh, Kim Turner, it's your first time here. Thank you so much for being here. I am very thankful that you chose to spend a little bit of time with me, and I hope you enjoy yourself and you decide to stick around a little bit more. We have date night every Friday for crafts and combos every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And you are more than welcome to come hang out with us if you find yourself in your craft room not doing anything on a Friday night. You are definitely welcome. Hey, Miss Tracy. What's up? And I see you've been busy over there. Y'all, if you guys are not on our Facebook group, please head over there and join us on Facebook. I love seeing the stuff that you guys make. So please head over there and join us. Hey, girl. What's up, Shandy? Hey, Viv and Sherry. Hey, Lizboo, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Thank you for coming by. Okay, perfect. You guys can hear me. Thank you. Hey, Mary and Lori. Happy Tuesday. No. I'll go by the I didn't go by today. I can't say no for certain because I didn't go by the PO box today, but I will go by tomorrow. And I didn't go by yesterday. Y'all know I'll be a little bit scared. I try to go into the post office when there's nobody there, but our post office is outrageous. All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm everybody who I missed. Thank y'all for being here and happy Tuesday, and thank you for hanging out with me. And let's talk about these transfers because y'all know that I want to go over every single comment, but it's a Tuesday night and y'all probably have work tomorrow, something else to do tomorrow, and so I don't want to keep you guys too late. So, and for all of y'all, thank you so much for saying that my hair is cute. I appreciate it. Let me see. Thank you. And Charlene, thank you for loving my videos. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. Did we get, hold on a second, y'all. Natalie, girl, welcome to our channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining our channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, y'all. So let's talk about these transfers because, somebody said their internet is being wonky. Bernice, girl, mine too. I'm so sorry, all of y'all. Is my boo Shay Shay here? Hey, Shay Shay. I didn't see you, Shay Shay boo. All of y'all, I love y'all. Thank you. But I'm down to the bottom of the comments because y'all know how long-winded I can be. And I just like to say hi to y'all. So tonight we are going to talk about these transfers and what t-shirt transfers mean to your business or to your craft room. So I do a lot of crafting for fun. I still do crafting for fun. I have crafting for business that I do, but my preference is to craft for fun. And so I just want to see where you all stand. What do you all know about t-shirt transfers? And no, I bought these out on purpose. I meant to get a shirt that I did one time using these transfer sheets. We're not talking about transfer paper, okay? We are not talking about transfer paper. In fact, I despise transfer paper. So typically I would usually use these before I started doing other printing, right? And they would come out nice, they would look great, but they did not last. Once you wash them, they start to crack and peel after like the first or second wash. So I don't usually use these. I actually had to find these. But I'm sure there's something that you could do with it. I just don't. But when you're starting to get into printing t-shirts and you might say, oh, I want to make some Disney shirts for my family, or I want to make some shirts for our family reunion, and you don't know all of the printing options, these are usually the first thing that you grab, especially for those of you or us or whoever who may not have ever heard of sublimation, DTF, or even vinyl, right? So today we are going to talk about that. We're going to talk about t-shirt transfers beyond transfer sheets. Okay. And so it's really huge now. A lot of us, I know a lot of you for certain have sublimation printers. You guys have vinyl cutters, whether it is the Cameo, Roland, or the Cricut. You guys have something that can cut vinyl or HTV or iron-on. And so that is something else that is applied to shirts. But there are some of you out there who like to watch these craft videos, and there may be some of you out there who want to get these machines, and guess what? The funds just ain't looking right. Because y'all, guess what? Funds don't be looking right all the time, right? And so you want to get into it and you want to start making shirts, but you don't have the means. Guess what? There are options out there for you to make quality shirts, and it's not expensive, and you can still make you a profit. So we are going to discuss that today. We are going to talk about 3 different transfers. And why I'm doing this is because last week when I posted the video about doing the Dtf transfer, and that was my first time ever doing a Dtf transfer. In fact, I think I forgot to press it again, which I end up going back and pressing it later, like doing a second press. But I got so many questions about it. And so I'm like, okay, let me look into more so like the transfer side of it, because it can be expensive. On average, with you getting a printer, and if you want to pay to get it converted with the ink and all that stuff for Dtf transfers, that could cost you about $2,000. Do y'all have $2,000 laying around? Maybe so, maybe not. If you do, or if you don't, this is still a good option for you, because this would give you a chance to kind of test out what a Dtf transfer is. Now, this whole lot is not limited to just Dtf transfers. Also, sublimation. How many of y'all are letting that ink just dry up in your printers? This isn't just for if you want transfers. This is for both sides of the business. We want to tackle both sides of the t-shirt printing. So we could become printers. If you have a sublimation printer, and maybe you got this sublimation printer, or you got these printers in hopes of maybe making shirts and producing shirts, and guess what? Time just got away with you. You might not be able to find the customers that you thought that you were going to be able to find, or you might feel like, you know what, my marketing skills aren't up to par, or you may just be shy. You may be shy to really go out and get business. That happens. Guess what? You can still get business and not have to go and like actually solicit business. You can print out transfers from these printers that you have that you may not be using to its fullest capacity, and sell you some transfers. That's sublimation or DTF. Now, y'all, I don't know that much about screen printing, because y'all know I just have that Amazon kit. Hold on, let me see what y'all saying. Wait, I gotta go back and look at the poll to see what the poll says. Let's see what the poll. Oh, so a lot of you say that your vinyl cutter is the most important. Okay, so right now, 44% of y'all say that the vinyl cutter is the most important. 33% said that the printer is the most important. So whether that's your sublimation printer, your DTF printer, whatever printer you have, you say that that's your most important. And only 23% of y'all say that the heat press is the most important. All right, I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes. For those of you who just came in, there is a poll. It might be at the top of the chat. Please make sure to go and answer the poll because we are going to also cover this really quick. And if you just came in, I am also doing I'm going to test out a few transfers that I have and let y'all see. We're going to talk about those transfers that I'm going to be testing out. Hold on, let me go back to this. All right, let's see. I know I missed y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. D's, T's, and things. How you know? I'm about to talk about you in a few minutes. But thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. You have me over here loving DTF. All right, so I'm like ready to just dive into DTF. If you guys do not know, D's, T's, and things, he does these same transfers that I'm talking to y'all about. He actually does these transfers. Okay, so his link is in my other video. Shay Boo, I know you here because I seen your name in the chat. Shay, can you please, or Dimps, can y'all drop the link to D's, T's, and things to his website inside of the chat, and then after the video I'll go ahead and post it in the description because y'all know I never post this stuff in the description when I'm supposed to. Hotmess.com. But he does the transfers that we're talking about for DTF. So you can get, let's say you have a family vacation or you have a birthday party. A lot of times we're getting shirts for birthday parties or different events, baby showers, whatever it could be. You don't have a printer. You don't have it, but maybe you know a connect for shirts, and so you can get the shirts at a reasonable rate. Guess what? You can order prints. You can order DTF prints from companies like D's, T's, and Things for an economical price, and all you have to do, they'll send it to you, and all you have to do is press and go. So if you had a business and let's say you came up with an image that you love this image, and maybe you just don't have the printers right now, you don't have the space. It's not just about money all the time. It's about space too. These printers take up a lot of space. And yeah, you could get the printer, but you may not have a lot of space. And then, why did my sound do that? And then that becomes, and then that becomes overwhelming because you don't have enough space to really, think. I need space, y'all. I need space to think. And so guess what? Then you have companies like D's, T's, and Things that you can go and say, you know what? I need 20 of these transfers. You may not use them right away because guess what? You don't have to use these transfers right away. So these transfers, these DTF transfers that I got from D's, T's, and Things, I'm just going to press one of them tonight. So these transfers that I got from him, guess what? I got these months ago. So to store them, you have to look up like what you need to do to store them. You don't want to store them in any humid places and that sort of thing. But y'all, I got these months ago, and I'm talking about maybe like in September, like maybe late September, because I was on Big Boy Prince's show. And Big Boy Prince, he also sells, he doesn't sell transfers, but he sells like all the gear, all the equipment and things like that for DTF. In addition, he sells ink. So, and from what I keep hearing, he has the whitest of the white ink. Like, I keep hearing that like all over the place. So he sells all this stuff. So I was on his show, and that's kind of how I really like started taking DTF seriously. Like, I had heard about DTF. My ink supplier in China had told me about DTF, and I'm like, no, I don't think I really want to dive into that. Guess what, y'all? I should have like dove head first, but I did not. And so now, thanks to D's, T's, and Things and Big Boy, I now want to enter into the world of DTF. And so you can get these, hold on to these, get your designs and hold on to them. And as you place orders, guess what? All you have to do is press and go and send it out. That is it. The same thing for Sublimation Transfers. So a lot of people sell these on Etsy, Sublimation Transfers. They sell DTF Transfers too on Etsy. They sell them like in different places. So these Sublimation Transfers, like I told y'all before, if you have a sublimation printer and your ink is staying in there for 6 months to a year, you are not using that printer enough. You're not using enough. And honestly, sublimation ink is not expensive. Compared to other inks, sublimation ink is not expensive. You can be printing out you can be printing out DTF if you had DTF, but most of y'all have sublimation, I know. You could be printing out sublimation transfers, selling these transfers to people who may need it, and your printer will be working. Your printer will be making you money, just in case you're not selling any shirts. And guess what? You've been weeding that vinyl, and then you see all these people over here doing these different techniques, screen printing, DTF, and sublimation, and you only have a vinyl cutter. And so now you want to get into doing these other methods. This is the route to go. This is the test it out. Whether you have the money to get it or not, I would definitely test it out first to see if I really want to invest in a printer. I mean, these transfers cost, I saw some sublimation transfers as low as like 75 cents on Etsy. And then some, depending on probably on the color and the size, it's going to go up to maybe about $2 or $3. The Dtf transfers, those go up to, I think I saw like about $5, as high as $5. I think I saw as low as like $150 or so on Etsy. Y'all, this can be applied to cotton. So DTF, unlike sublimation, DTF can be applied to cotton and polyester. It's not limited to polyester. So if you have sublimation, for some of you who may not know, sublimation is intended for polyester. But DTF, you can put this on a polyester or a cotton shirt. Okay? So this, you may have a customer who likes dry fit. Guess what? You can use it. You may have a customer who does not want polyester. They only want cotton. Guess what? You have DTF, right? So you can definitely make some money with transfers. You totally can. Now this sublimation sheet, I've had this for, and this is something that I printed on my printer, but I've had this for about maybe since September, because this is a shirt that I made for myself in September, because y'all know. Had to be right. So I am going to press this because I want y'all to see, I get a lot of questions as far as when people print out their images and they're concerned, well, how long does it last? You know, do I have to get rid of it? If you are printing things out, I don't want y'all throwing stuff away if you don't use it at that time. There may come a time when you may use it, especially if you start to sell. So let me, hold on a second. What else do I want? Oh, wait, let me look at the poll so I could tell y'all what my most important machine is in here. Wait, hold on. I think I might have missed some of y'all. I think I might. If I missed y'all, I'm sorry. Guess what, y'all? I am going to go back and I'm going to read every single comment. Okay, so I'm sorry that I'm just talking up a storm because no, I'd be talking too much. I'm always talking. So, oh, Shay, well, be careful, Shay. All right, so let me go and look. Let me look now. I just want to be, I was trying to go over the comments, but I see all of y'all in here. Hey, y'all, hey. And thank you for joining me on Tuesday. Let me just let y'all know while I have a lot of you guys here. Next week, Tuesday, Dimps Designs, and you want to make sure that you head over to Dimps Designs. Dimps, drop your channel. Next week, we are taking Crafty Talk Tuesday on the road. Hopefully, she might change her mind. I don't know where we're going to do it at or not. But Dimps and I will be sewing beanies together on Tuesday. Okay, so if you are interested, definitely check us out. I'm hoping we do it on her channel, but we might do it over here. We will see. I'm not sure what she wants to do. And Mary, if you are out there, Mary Warzak, if you are out there, listen, I need to set up a day for you to show me these tea towel situations. I probably know how to embroider on some tea towels, but it will be more fun doing it with you. So definitely let me know if you are there, because I don't know, I can't see all the comments. So, all right, y'all. So let me see. Oh, okay. So right now we have the vinyl cutter at 41. Have you guys been voting on that poll? I hope y'all been voting on this poll. I'm about to end the poll. All right, let me see. So we had 41% was for the vinyl cutter and 33% for, oh, y'all so sweet. 109 of y'all voted. Thank y'all so much. 33% voted for printers and 25% voted for their heat press. All right, y'all ready for me to tell y'all what my most valuable player is in this entire craft room? Who is the MVP of my craft room? Y'all. Now I see your comment. I missed that one. I should have had it there. My most valuable player is my heat press. Y'all, I can't get anything done. When my heat press was down, I couldn't get anything done. Yeah, I could print out these transfers on these printers, but guess what? I couldn't press anything. So like I could have used my Cricut Easy Press, but like this kind of has me a little bit spoiled. So I could have did that, but my heat press. So guess what? I could have did away with the printers. I could have had these transfers and shirts, and if my heat press is up and running, guess what? I can press it. I didn't need these printers. Guess what? These printers go down and you have a large order. Guess what you can do? You can order you some transfers. If your heat press is still up and running, you can fulfill those orders. You don't have to be, but if this heat press goes down, guess what? I got to send business to other people because I can't press it. I can't do anything without this heat press except embroider, like Nairo said. Now, I can embroider something without the heat press. I don't need the heat press for that. I could sew something without the heat press. But for everything else, y'all, my heat press, I cannot live without this heat press. I have tried. This heat press has gone down on me twice. And both times I had to send business. I had to outsource because I just couldn't get it done. And so that's how I feel about my heat press. I don't give the heat press enough credit or attention, but it is definitely the MVP player in my business. It is. All right, did I miss anything? Let me see. Bernice said her computer. That's true too. I can't live without my computer. I don't know about y'all, but I cannot live without my computer. All right, let me see. So next up, we talked about screen printing. We talked about DTF. We talked about sublimation, but also you can do screen print transfers. Now for screen print transfers, don't think that you could be like me and going and getting this Amazon screen print kit and then talk about you're gonna make some transfers. So the screen print transfers that people use, those are the ones with plastisol. And if you want to learn about plastisol, I guess it's more so like rubbery. But if you want to know more about plastisol ink, because that's the ink that's used, and then it's applied to like an ink release type of film or paper so that it can be transferred properly onto your clothing, look at Sen's videos because I don't know anything about plastisol. All I know is my water-based ink with the screen printing kit that I have. But the plastisol ink is the ink that you would use for that. Okay, but you can also get screen printing. You can get screen print transfers. There's so many possibilities, especially for those of you who may want to get into this business. You may want to test it out. You may want to see. Maybe you've learned how to design things and you want to start placing those on shirts. Guess what? You can just get transfers. And for those of you who have these printers, so I know that I'm kind of only talking about shirts, but y'all know this sublimation goes a long way. You can get sublimation tumblers and different sublimation items and order transfers if you don't have the printers. You can do that. And from what I've seen the best uni do, like she has been I've seen her put DTF on ceramic mugs. So, I mean, the possibilities are I won't say endless, because I'm sure there's an end to something that we're doing, because y'all know you can't get that sublimation ink on no cotton. So for those of you who are always asking me about, oh, can we put sublimation on cotton, or why isn't it? You cannot put sublimation on cotton. It's not going to work. It's not, you cannot directly put it onto there. Yes, there are things that you can use to get sublimation ink to appear onto the shirt, but there's going to always have to be something underneath, something that will be able to take that polyester. All right, so it's not endless, but the possibilities are great. All right, let me see who I'm missing. So we talked about that, and we kind of briefly talked about the screen printing transfers. They sell those too. I saw some on Etsy. So you want to definitely check, you definitely want to check them out. If that may be an option for you. And screen printing, you can put screen printing on cotton and polyester. So, and screen printing goes on other things too. I've used it on wood. I've only used it on wood, but I'm sure that there's other material that it goes on, from what I kind of researched. And you also want to make sure that you know the requirements for storing. If you decide to sell these transfers, or if you decide to buy transfers for your business, you want to make sure that you know like how to store it, what type of weather it needs to be in, because you don't want it to go to waste. So that's why I have like some older prints that I have that I want to show you guys, like, okay, these do work. So if you want to start, selling shirts, stock up on your transfers, get those out, sell, start marketing it. It's that easy, y'all. It is that easy. So Lisa said tumblers. Hey Lisa, tumblers, coasters, earrings, mugs, etc. Yes, so many different things you can put it, especially sublimation. You can put it on a whole bunch of things. Hold on, let's see. Thank you, Dimps, for dropping Sin's channel. Oh, thank you guys so much. I see your comments. I'm gonna have to go back and read it afterwards, because I promise that I'm not trying to keep you guys on here all night. I am going to press these two transfers. I've had this transfer, but this is my print, but this is what a transfer would look like. So I have this one, and I printed this back in September, and this one, D's, T's, and Things. And if you did not see my last video where I did, well, not the last one, but the one before the last one, I did Dtf Transfers. I got this. This was a sample. Now, I did get some questions about the transfers. Y'all, this is just the size that he sent me. I was just sampling these out. And as you guys see, I wish I would have made it a priority, but I did not even make it a priority because it took me months to even try it out. And he can make this larger than this size. Okay, so I know I had a few questions of people asking, well, do they come larger? Yes. You tell them the size. You send them your image, and you want to make sure it's at least 300 DPI. You send them your image, and they will print it out on their transfer. And this is the film. I guess this is like the printing film. They'll print it out, and they will send it to you. But you give them the specs. You give them the size that you want it to be for whichever shirt that you want. So, y'all, that's like so easy for business. Like, that is so easy. I'm really starting to think maybe I would have just did transfers before, but y'all know, all these printers, I can't stop buying stuff. So I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on. I think I saw, wait, hold on. Ashley, hey girl, did you get my message? My exclamation message. Yeah. I went through all my messages again, but now I need to know. Girl, DTF is amazing. Try getting some of the prints, get some of the transfers. I really, before you dive into any of you guys, before you dive in, because I'm gonna get a DTF printer. Like, that's like, I'm already like in the works to get my printer. Before you buy a printer, test it out. I would recommend testing it out. I'm even going to say, if you don't have sublimation yet, before you get a sublimation printer and all that stuff, test out the prints, because you may find a supplier that you like getting your prints from and just pressing. Okay, so don't go buying the first machine or trying to get the machines. See what it is, see what it's about. Because with sublimation, you guys know, for sublimation with your heat press, you have to go up to higher temperatures. DTF, the temperature is like 320. But with the sublimation, I think 325. These season things don't kill me because can't remember nothing. It's 325, okay? And that's for cotton. For polyester shirts, it's a little bit less. But with sublimation, you have to have the heat press, and you have to have. So that's how I would say the heat press is definitely probably the most underrated piece of material that we have. It is the MVP, because guess what? You don't even have to have a printer now. You don't have to have a vinyl cutter. You don't have to have any of that stuff. If you have a heat press, a good heat press that can press these items, that's all you need, because you can get transfers. So you're going to get a $2 transfer. Well, I don't know how much this would be because I haven't really but let's say you get a $2 transfer, and then you have your shirt, and your shirt is going to cost you what? Now the price of shirts are ridiculous, but let's say the shirt costs you $4. So that's $6 that you're going to be paying for the shirt and the print. How much you going to sell your shirt for? What, $15 to $18, depending on what it is and the design and everything? You're still going to make a profit off of that. You still are going to make a profit off of that. And then if you're selling multiple, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this DTF transfer, the DCs and things, it just changed my whole perspective of just like everything. Because before I was like, I don't know, you don't need transfers. Just buy your own printer. True. I still agree with having your own equipment, especially if your business is growing. But starting out and testing things out to see if it works for you, like you don't want to buy all this stuff and then 2 or 3 months down the line, you're like, yeah, I don't really want to do this. I'm not interested in it. So now you have all this machine. The ink is probably dried up. No. Definitely test out first. I know I like to talk. I think I'm talking to y'all too much. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. So with the heat press, you can at least make a grilled cheese. Girl, I seen somebody talking about they straighten their hair out with their heat press. So I guess you could use it for so many different things, right? So many different things. Crafting away. So I got my DTF transfers from D's, T's, and Things. And in a video before last, so that you can see it in work, because I want you guys to see it. The shirt is beautiful. It is beautiful. I want you to check it out. The colors look amazing. It was easy to apply. Like, check it out. But I got it from D's, T's, and Things. And hey, y'all, everybody that came in that I did not say hi to, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to keep y'all on here long, but y'all know I like being with y'all. So I be talking away. All right, so I'm going to head over to the heat press, and we are going to, I think I covered everything that I kind of wanted to cover tonight. I was going to talk a little bit about print on demand. I don't do print on demand. I've had several companies try to get me to do print on demand. I don't do print on demand. It's something I was considering, but we are going to talk about that on another Tuesday. For those of you who just came in, because we still have quite a few of you guys here, and thank y'all so much for joining me tonight on a Tuesday. I really appreciate it. Next week, Tuesday, Dimps Designs. Dimps, drop your channel, please. Dimps Designs and I will be we will be sewing next week. We will be doing beanies next week. All right. And so it's going to be a sew together that we're going to be doing. I'm not sure if we're going to be on Dimps' channel or if we will be here, but you definitely want to subscribe to her channel just in case we are over there on her channel. Okay. So let me head over to the heat press. I'm going to keep this screen up because I should make this screen smaller, but y'all, yeah, no, because I'm going to have to turn off the sound. Y'all probably still not going to hear me. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so let me go over here and I'm going to add, there she is. So this is Presley, y'all. So I'm going to add, I'm going to make me smaller. I think that's better. All right. But hey, y'all, for all of you guys who just came in, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. All right. So let me go over and we are going to press. So the first one that we're going to press the Dtf transfer. And then we are going to press the sublimation because I'm going to have to increase the temperature. And so that's going to take a few minutes. So the first one we're going to do is we are going to be pressing the Dtf transfer. So you guys can see it in action. And so that you guys know, if you order from these season tanks, you will get a list of what you're supposed to do. He's very, very detailed, very thorough as far as what you need to do in order to press. So I got another DTF shirt from Gina Gill, and that's just say the word LLC Gina Gill. Gina sent me a DTF shirt, like it's her shirt, but it was applied by DTF. Am I breaking up, y'all? I'm probably breaking up, but it was applied by DTF. Y'all, I've washed that shirt so many times and it is still in perfect condition. All right, so let's go ahead and press this, and then we are going to be done soon. And we are actually going to be applying this to a gray shirt. And I got this shirt from Dtf Transfer warehouse. So definitely check out their shirts. I actually like the feel of their shirts. So check them out too for their shirts. But we are going to get ready to apply this. And so all we have to do is press for 325 degrees, press it at 325 degrees for 12 to 15 seconds, and it is cold peel. Okay, that's for cotton shirts. For the polyester shirts, it's 270 degrees that you have to press for. All right, so let's get ready to go. Let's get ready. And then, I wouldn't leave the transfer. Oh, no, I did. I thought I left the transfer. So this is where this is going to go. No, this is my shirt. And yes, I eyeball everything. So let me get my lint roller. I always forget. So we are just going to lint roll and then see how this turns out. But it's very, very simple, y'all. Very, very simple. And then I'm going to put a piece of parchment paper on top. I don't really think you have to put the parchment paper on top at this point, but that's what we're going to do. My pressure, I should have checked the pressure, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I didn't check the pressure. And I should have. But this is what usually happens to me. I usually don't check the pressure. All right, there we go. Oh, it's not sublimation. I might as well stay over here. Let's see if I missed anything. All right, so this is a cold peel. And so I'm just gonna take it out, and then after we peel it, I'm gonna press it one more time. And that's something that I did not do in the video. So it's cold peel. By the time I walk over here, it's probably already cool. So hopefully. Lisa, girl, I always do that. I always forget to check the pressure. I either forget to check the pressure, I forget to lint roll. Yeah, I forget a lot. Hey, Gina. Gina, I was just talking about you and that shirt that you sent me. That's DTF and how it is still amazing. So, hey, boo. Oh, God, I'm still breaking up. Dims, am I still breaking up? Am I echoing now, too? Sorry, y'all. All right, I'm going to go and take this off so you guys can see. And then I'm going to press it one more time, and then we're going to increase the temperature. I don't want it to fall. All right, so it's all cool, right? And so, yes, I should have on my heat gloves going this far under, but y'all, this is how I do business. So look, it's on there now. I don't know if you guys can really see it that good because I see how the camera is, but so that's what it looks like. I took the plastic off. So now I'm going to put more parchment paper on here. And remember, this has been a transfer. I'm going to move it back because I want you guys to see better. I don't even know how I got the phone set up. But this transfer, I've had this for a few months, y'all. And so they say you just press it for a little bit more with your parchment paper. And so I'm just going to do 10 seconds. And this is our Dtf print. Hold on, I'm going to turn it up so that we can see how this sublimation, and I'm only going to press this at 375 degrees. And we're going to see how this sublimation print that I've had for about 5 months, how that lasts. So that you guys can know, I always get the question like, how long does sublimation prints last, or how long does this last, or whatever. But look, y'all, this is DTF, and look how easy that was. And this is a 100% cotton shirt. 100%. So, all right, so I'm gonna leave from the heat press, which you guys see, that's Presley. I have a Preston and a Presley. And hold on, let me go back. Oh, I'm really close. Y'all was really, really close to the camera. Sorry, y'all. Y'all didn't want to see all that. But y'all, that's simple. And guess what? If this was a design, you can contact Dtf and Things or any other Dtf transfer company. But you can contact Dtf and Things and give him exactly how large you want your shirt to be, or not the shirt, the design to be, and he will print it out and he will send it to you. All right. But that was super, super quick and easy. Imagine you had transfers, you had shirts that you were selling. So simple. 30 seconds and you're done with pressing that shirt. So don't sleep on these transfers. We are also going to press this. This is a sublimation transfer. I do not have any screen print transfers. If I had known prior to today that I wanted to discuss screen printing and not screen print transfers with y'all, I would have definitely ordered a transfer, or at least seen if Sin could have sent me one to test out. But we're doing DTF and sublimation presses today. So we are going to let the heat press get up to about 375, and then we are going to be pressing this onto a polyester shirt. So let's see, do you guys have any questions about anything that I said or anything? Do you want to share anything? Please let me know. I'm finally getting a chance to look in the comments. I miss y'all. I miss y'all when I'm actually doing crafts and work and stuff like this. It's more fun just sitting here talking to y'all. And let's see. Okay, what did I miss? Okay. And it stinks when you're doing sublimation because that's what you get. Yeah, no, it's true. So DTF, and y'all, I know that I'm not even doing DTF any justice right now, because honestly, this is just a regular black print. You might say, okay, this kind of looks like, it could have been a thin HTV or something like that. Y'all, DTF can print this out too. Okay, so for those of you who may not be familiar with DTF, and DTF is direct to film, meaning that film that I had, I don't see it right now. but meaning direct to film, meaning that it prints directly to the film. Okay, that's what DTF is. And so you can print this. You can print this with a DTF printer, or you can get a transfer like this for DTF. It does not have to be sublimation. This is why I am really, really interested in DTF, because guess what? Y'all know, you guys might have seen some of my videos where I'm always trying to put sublimation onto HTV or put it onto Easy Subli or glitter or something like that, because I want to use a cotton shirt or the customer prefers cotton shirts. Y'all know those shirts that I did for my auntie? Guess what? I could have got a whole bunch of these transfers, a whole bunch of not these are sublimation, but the DTF transfers. I could have got a whole bunch of DTF transfers and just applied it to the shirts. And it wouldn't have taken me that long to do those. So it's worth it. But you could definitely get a print like this using DTF, a full color print. It's not limited to, I know this is just one color, but I want you guys to really understand it's not limited to just one color. If you guys saw the shirt that I did in that other video, y'all, that was a full color image. Okay, so there's so many different options that you can do, so many different things that you can do, y'all, and you don't have to spend all of that money. The only thing that I would say is invest in a good heat press. That is the only thing that I would say. You want to have a good heat press. Gina Boo, thank you, Gina. Thank you. I was just yapping away and I didn't even see. Thank you so much, my love. Gina, you know I love you, girl. So you definitely want to invest in a heat press, because you can start a t-shirt business using transfers. But you can't start a heat press. You can't start a t-shirt business without a heat press. You can't. Because you can have the printers, but if you don't have the press, you ain't got no business. So, y'all, for those of you who are interested in doing all the things like me, like I want to do everything, but for those of you who are interested in doing all the things, or maybe some of the things, or maybe one thing, try these transfers out. If you have not started, and if you have printers, y'all, if you have invested in any of these printers, do not let those printers sit idly around. Make some money selling transfers. Use that ink up. Sell those transfers. You don't have to let it just sit there, because sometimes business just don't be booming. It doesn't. Not all the time. Sometimes it does for sometimes, but no, it doesn't. You have high months and you have low months. So you got to find ways to get those machines running and making you some money. So yeah, y'all, I promise I'm going to go back and read all of these comments. I'm so sorry. Hey girl, hey, welcome. And thank you, Gina. Hey, Josie Boo. Look at Josie. I got on my shirt, y'all. This is the best uni. If you guys don't know, best uni, Josie. Well, her name is Josephine, but you know, I Josie her to death. Josie. She sells resin, and she's also started selling her own shirts that she has. Josie does DTF. She does Cricut. She does vinyl cutting. She also does sublimation. She does a lot of things. And so I'm so happy that she has decided to start making these shirts. I love it. And she is such an inspiration. Thank you, Boo. And I just had to wear my Best Uni shirt because y'all know I'm an honorary member of the Best Uni crew. So yeah, that's what we got going on, y'all. So let me see if this heat press has gone. Okay, wait, hold on. Lisa looks like Lisa says some good stuff. Hey, Lisa. So HTV versus DTF. I'm doing a lot of the same shirt. Yep. Yes. No, DTF. Lisa, I have not emphasized that enough. Thank you. No weeding with DTF. No weeding, y'all. And the quality of the camera, my camera quality is pretty good. It's streamer that is sometimes a mess. Y'all, the one good thing about this is that Look, it's stretchable. So it's not like you're gonna pull on this. You know how you get some transfer sheets, and as soon as you pull on it, you're gonna get that rip on it. No, no. These are DTF ink. It's very flexible and it almost feels a little bit rubbery, but it's very, very sleek. Y'all, I can't even feel the hump. You know, sometimes I don't know if y'all, depending on the HTV that you put on your shirt, you go too quick on that HTV like that, you might cut your finger. No, this is so smooth. It is so smooth. You can't even feel it or tell it. You can't tell that anything is really even on here, and it stretches. It stretches. That, yeah. But yeah, Lisa, no weeding vinyl. That's like the biggest selling point of DTF, and you get full color images. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that at all. Let's see. All right, y'all. Okay, let's see. Bernice said that she made her and her daughter, a really cute unicorn shirt, and she colored it with fabric markers. That's fun. And it has stayed very nice. So the colors is almost like sublimation. Cool. Bernice, girl, you just gave me an idea, child. Girl, thank you for the idea. I appreciate it. I appreciate you for sharing. But that is so nice and that's cool. I bet your daughter loved that. I bet she loved that. Mary, Mary, did you hear what I said earlier? Because I couldn't see all the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. Good deals on. All right. If you guys don't, okay, let me check the heat press, because I promise you I'm just gonna press this, chat with y'all for a little bit, and then that's it. Like, we're gonna, like, I don't want to keep y'all here all night. You guys have things to do, people to see, places to be. I'm going to work in the morning, so yeah. So Lisa says that DTF is amazing. However, if you get the printer, it's a lot of work. That was part of my hesitation because I heard about the maintenance. I didn't touch about the maintenance because we were just talking about doing the transfers. But the maintenance, I've heard about the maintenance, Lisa. All right. And so, and if you get, as before, I have to replace my print head because it dried up and got clogged. Oh no, see, y'all, it's a lot of maintenance. So I hear that you have to run that very frequently, your printer. So at least once a day, I think. If you don't use it often, you have to do it once a day. But guess what? If you have a DTF printer, you can be printing out transfers for other people. You could be doing this, you could be doing this, and then that way your printer will be up and running. I mean, that's if. I know it's, I'm not telling you to go get a DTF printer so that you can print transfers. I'm telling you to get the transfers. But if you want the printer, like I want it, I'm going to have to find out, like, I'm going to have to be doing quite a bit of printing. So y'all know I'm going to be doing DTF videos and giving away shirts. Nairo, that stretch was, that was serious, huh? It really, really stretched. It really did. All right, Mary. So, Mary, we are doing. Send me. I gotta email me to my email that's below. I think, what's my email, y'all? Patrice at Craftable Things. Please send me an email so that we can set up something. Thank you. I did see your message before about the towels. I just didn't get a chance to respond to it, but I did see it. So let me know, girl. Let me know. All right, y'all. Let me go down. Hey, Olu, welcome. Happy. Well, it's Tuesday there still, right? Or is it not Tuesday? It's Wednesday. But hey, girl, hey. Yeah, the cost of setting it up. Yep. Good idea, Lisa. So she's like, print once a day and then stock up for use later. Yeah. Great advice. Great advice. All right, y'all. So I hope my heat press has heated up. Let me check and see. Yep, it's ready for us, y'all. And then guess what? I won't keep y'all on for long. All right, let me get over to, I gotta I'm always getting so close to the camera. I'm probably like, girl, back up. That's serious. All right, so today the paper that I am using, honestly speaking, sublimation paper. So with this paper, you don't need any butcher paper. So right now, I am not going to use any butcher paper because it does not release on the back. But I also use A-Sub sublimation paper. Whenever I use A-Sub sublimation paper, I always put butcher paper on the back. You guys are not, listen, y'all, this is not a legit video, okay? I am not about to put any butcher paper in between that shirt. I just don't have time for it. Okay, I really don't have the energy to put any paper in between the shirt. So please don't come for me telling me like you need to put paper inside of the shirt. I know that's usually how you're supposed to do it, but I'm not really a big fan of putting butcher paper inside of shirts. Okay, and so also with this paper, I never usually have any issues with any ink going any place besides the top of the shirt. So I just wanted to get that out there. Okay. All right, I'm going back over to press play. All right, so we are about to press our shirt, and remember, y'all, I had this print since September. I might have had it late August because I usually like to do like this type of stuff like a few months ahead. So I think I had this late August, maybe early September. All right, so we are going to press it. And so this is for everybody who's like, oh, well, does the ink, not work anymore or whatever we be thinking might be happening, but it's gonna work, y'all. It's like Lisa said, like when you have, I'm dropping stuff. It's like Lisa said, like if you print out, you save it. You save it for use later. So the same thing would apply to your Dtf transfers and prints. Use it later. I am going to get a little bit of heat tape because I don't want it to move. Y'all know I need to make sure that it's not upside down because y'all know I'm good for that. Good for putting something upside down. Let me get my heat tape. I just need to get a piece or two. Nothing major. Presley. I think that's my phone connection where it's always blinking in and out because that happened the other night with Eve. All right. Let's see. So as you guys see, I'm not doing anything special. I'm also not, I'm a little paranoid right now about having it on the right side. Not putting in butcher paper or anything, but that's only because of the paper that I'm using. And we are pressing this at 375 degrees for 45 seconds. So it's really not that long. Let's see who I missed. Let me see. Oh, it's Wednesday, Olu. Oh, thank you, mindfulness creators. I appreciate that. More videos to come, Mary. More videos to come. And I think I'm really becoming a professional seamstress, y'all. Let's see. Hey, Shakia, happy Tuesday. Hold on. All right, so let's see. I probably should have cut the edges a little bit better, but guess what, y'all? This will be my shirt for next year. And look how long I've had this. I've had this for months, and it's still, you can't even tell. I'm going to bring it over to the light. Let me turn off this heat press because I will not be using it anymore today. But I want to show you guys how this came out. And another thing I didn't do, I did not trim my edges good. So I want to show y'all that too. Make sure you trim those edges because guess what, y'all? the ink will print it out. Hold on, I'm gonna turn out the light because every time I try to show y'all. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready to see it? And this is ink that has been on the sublimation paper for, well, since the end of August, beginning of September. Look at that color, y'all. And this shirt is a Subli shirt. For those of you who've been here for a while, y'all know I like Subli. I know it's not the most popular shirt brand, but it's very, very thin and I like it. But look at that. You cannot even tell that this, like, there's no difference. So can you get sublimation transfers? Yes, you can. You can get sublimation transfers and you can hold on to them. You can sell your own images on shirts and you don't even have to have a printer. You just need a heat press. You really just need the heat press. So yes, y'all. Yes, I hope this has been helpful to you guys because I did get a lot of questions about that DTF video. So I hope this was very, very helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. You can ask me now for a few minutes. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. You can email me. I don't mind. And if I can help you, I can. If not, I will probably connect you with D's, T's, and Things or Big Boy Prints because that's how I kind of learned most of what I know about DTF. Okay, so definitely let me know. Okay, let me see. Hey Bernice, what you say? You can start the premium transfers work like this with infusible ink markers as well. I don't see why not. I don't see why it wouldn't work with the infusible ink markers because it's very, very similar. So I'm thinking, think about it. The infusible sheets. So the infusible sheets, Cricut infusible sheets, those last for a very long time. It's inside of the packaging. Of course, they have it inside of that special plastic that they put it in, but those last for a long time. So I've had infusible ink that I pulled out that I had for at least 2 years. So it should last. I don't see why not. Hey, Ruth, I see your name. Can you do a video so I can see it? Because when my printer comes, I want to be able to do all those things. So I actually have some Easy Subli right here because I was about to do an Easy Subli shirt. So the DTF and Easy Subli. Easy Subli, for what it is, as far as it being an actual HTV, is thinner than regular HTV when you have it on. It does not feel heavy or anything. But Kim, there is no comparison between DTF and the Easy Subli. Y'all, DTF is pretty much ink. Like when you look at it and it's going onto that film, DTF is ink with, once it's dried and cured, when you put the adhesive powder, you're putting powder on top of the wet ink. And then you cure it so that it can dry. That's what it is. It's really ink. It feels like once it dries, it doesn't really, I say like rubber, but it's not even rubber. Like it's like you can't, like honestly, like you can't even like feel it. You can't even feel it. Like it's such a huge difference. Like there's no comparison or no comparing DTF to any type of HTV. You couldn't even tell. Like if I saw this and I was going through my stuff, I would think that this was sublimation. And y'all know with sublimation, the difference, for those of you who may not know, or you may be new to this, or you may be exploring options, the difference between the two of these shirts and screen printing. So screen printing would go more so on the side of DTF printing, right? So the difference between these two shirts, of course, one is cotton, one is polyester. But as far as the printing process, this shirt, the ink is actually embedded into the shirt. So it soaks the shirt, the ink is soaked into the shirt. I think that's the easiest way for me to say it. It's soaked into the shirt. So you don't feel anything. It's blended. It becomes one with the shirt. It's actually one with the shirt. Sublimation lasts a very, very long time. A very long time. It does not fade. I'm not even saying long. It really lasts forever unless you go and just destroy the shirt somehow. So that is the difference. It is one with the shirt. DTF is similar to HTV in that, and screen printing, in that it sits on top of the shirt. But the difference is that this is so thin that you cannot even feel, you can't even feel that it is not blended into the shirt. That's the difference. So for those of you who may not know, that is the difference between sublimation. Sublimation, that is why you cannot, yeah, you may have a black polyester shirt, but guess what? You are not going to be able to sublimate onto that shirt because the shirt is too dark. So guess what? You're going to get ink onto the shirt, but you're not going to see it because any color mixed with black is going to be black. So that is the difference. But y'all, this can, and y'all know I love me some Easy Subli for sublimation. And for those of you who may not know, you use Easy Subli with sublimation. People use this product to apply to cotton shirts and sub on top of it. That's what it's made for. All right, but y'all, and I did this with a transfer. So imagine I have my own Etsy shop, which I do, but imagine I had an Etsy shop that sold custom tees or sold my own merch with, cute sayings and things like that, or my designs. Guess what? You can have that and not have a printer. All you need are these transfers and a heat press for when those orders come through. You grab your shirt, you put it in, 30 seconds later, you are all set to package this shirt up and send it to your customer. No printing, no nothing. You don't even have to turn on your computer to get it done. So if you are looking into sublimation, DTF, or screen printing, try out some transfers first. You may realize that that's the way that you want your business to be, transfers only, until you get ready to get your own printers and your own setup. But definitely try out these transfers. Well, thanks, Kim. And again, my DTF transfers, I got those from D's, T's, and Things. And thank you, Mayor Bear, for dropping his link. Dimps, I saw you drop his link earlier, so thank you too. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. All right, I'm scrolling down because y'all know I'm always behind. I talk so much. Thanks. So Patricia, okay, Dimps just dropped it again, Patricia. Well, she dropped it like 6 minutes ago. DCs and Things transfers. Now the sublimation transfers, I don't order sublimation transfers. Y'all know I got 1,000 sublimation printers. But you can order them from Etsy. You can order from quite a few places. So if you don't have a sublimation printer and you want to test it out, that's the route to go. Also, for sublimation, you really do need a heat press. All right. So the Cricut mini press, not the mini press, the Cricut easy press and the mini press can get up to 400. I have subbed using my mini press, my sweet tea. I have. But with sublimation, you need a press that can get up to at least 400 degrees. Okay. Are you pressing everything at 400 degrees? No, you are not. But you want a press that can get up to at least 400 degrees. You can then sub onto any item that is made for sublimation. You have to make sure you have items made for sublimation. Your shirts need to be polyester. All right. But you can get those. You can get sublimation transfers. Y'all, you just have to have your heat press. And you can use the Cricut Easy Press. I have used it with sublimation, but you want to make sure that you're applying pressure. And sometimes, y'all, I am a very unsteady person. So if I'm holding the Easy Press onto something, I might slip a second, or I might like kind of move and that shifts, and you really don't want that pressure, or you don't want your press to shift, because that's what causes ghosting. Okay, so you don't want that at all. So that's why I prefer the heat press, because it's like a one shot thing. It's, vinyl is a lot more forgiving than sublimation. One wrong move with sublimation and you have messed up your item. You have messed up your shirt. It's ghosted. Okay, so you don't really want that. And the cost of polyester shirts, y'all, keep going up. So we don't have time to be messing up any polyester shirts. What they have going on. So yes, y'all. Hey, Danny girl. So check out Big Boy Prince channel. Also, DTF Cove, they have a Facebook group. I know Anthony Alexander, he kind of helps facilitate that group. He is very knowledgeable. So check, they have a whole list of different DTF printers that can be used. A lot of these printers have to be converted. That is the other thing. So check out Big Boy Prince, check out DTF Cove on Facebook. I think Anthony has a YouTube. It's flawless 15 or 15 or something like that. Can somebody drop Anthony's YouTube channel, so that way you can just go? You may not be ready, you may just want to look into it a little bit more. That will help you out tons, girl, tons. I'm looking for an 8550. That's the one that I prefer. But I may have to go with another one because I am very impatient. And yeah, I just want to do DTF. I want to DTF all the shirts. I am tired with vinyl. So tired of it. And weeding, and my family who only wants cotton shirts. So yeah. No worries, Miss Sonia. It's okay. Let's see. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa was saying about the shirts, the difference in the shirts. The ink releases gases when heated up. So this is sublimation that she's talking about first, when heated up, and then that infuses with the fibers of the shirt. The DTF ink is applied on top of the shirt with an adhesive. Thanks, Lisa. So yeah, y'all, that's all I got for y'all today. That's all I got. Coffee cups and so Mary, you have sublimation. You have sublimation everything. But if you don't have sublimation, you can get sublimation transfers for your tumblers. If remember, your tumblers have to be made for sublimation. Okay, they have to be made for sublimation in order for that sublimation ink to attach to it. So that you know. Thanks for being here, Paula. Hey, Libra Queen. My grandma's also a Libra Queen. Welcome and thank you for being here. And Mare is dropping these teas and things website. That's where I ordered. Well, I didn't order. He sent me, so kind and gracious to send me these transfers. And I really, really appreciate it. And it took me forever, y'all, to even use these transfers. I'm so embarrassed that it took me so long to use them. Like, I could not find the time to actually stop and do it. And I wish I had done it already, because I would probably already be up and running with my DTF situation. It's all good. Everything happens in God's perfect timing. And that's when it was supposed to happen. So thanks, Dimps, for dropping your girl's channel, her Etsy shop. Thank you. I appreciate it. And next week, y'all, before I go, I don't want to forget again. Next week, I don't know where we're going to be. Dimps, are we going to be at your place, or are we going to be over here? If we are going to be at Dimps' place, Dimps, please drop your YouTube channel link. And y'all, next week, Tuesday at 7, I don't know if we're going to do 6 or 7 Dimps, but we'll say 7 since we did it 7 today. Next week, 7, we are going to be taking Crafty Talk Tuesday on the road, possibly. If not, y'all see it listed here. But if not, if we're going to go over to Dimps, I will have a link to Dimps' channel so that you guys can join us. We are going to be, next week, we will be sewing. I will probably be subbing onto some fleece material and then sewing it into a beanie. All right, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna sub onto it. So sublimation, I still absolutely love sublimation, y'all. So I'm probably gonna sub onto the fleece material, and then we will sew our beanies. And so if you're interested, just let me know quickly below whether or not you are, and then I'm gonna list in the community like the pattern that we're going to be using and that sort of thing, and maybe y'all could sew with us for all of our wonderful people who sew and embroider. Maybe you want to join us, or maybe you have a sewing machine in your closet with dust on it. Take that baby out and clean it off, and we can all sew together. All right. Or if you just want to watch a sub, I'm gonna be subbing some stuff too. So subbing the fleece material. Definitely join us. So Juan with Liberty Graphics says that he sells sublimation transfers. Juan has a YouTube channel, so please head over there, check him out if you are interested in sublimation transfers, or if you are interested in anything that he has going on, because he has a laser cutter too. He has an actual, I just got my little baby Belle, but he has like the real deal laser type of situation, screen printing, all that type of stuff going on over there. So definitely check out Juan with Liberty Graphics. And if you are interested in sublimation transfers, go holler at him. Let's see. Hey, everybody that just came in, I am actually about to shut it down because I gotta go and teach somebody kids tomorrow. I actually miss them. My anxiety is still, for those of you who have been here with me for these past few weeks, y'all, my anxiety is still through the roof, but I actually miss them. And this was the end of the quarter. And so, yeah, going to see my babies tomorrow. I don't know how that's going to work. Yo, I might be hopping on here at, I got to be to work at like 7:05. I might be hopping on here at 8 o'clock like, yo, yeah, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. It's just not possible. I don't know. But pray for me. Pray that I am able to go in and, yeah, and not let my mental take over. Please pray for me. All right. So, yeah, y'all. Thanks, Dips and Mare Bear and Shay Shay. I haven't seen Shay Shay. Shay Shay's probably still driving, or she's working, or she's trying to get those kids together. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate all of your help tonight. So for those of you who might have any more DTF questions, check out, did you guys drop Big Boy's link too? Check out Big Boy Prints. Check out Flawless. Check them out. See what information you can get from their videos. There are so many other people who do DTF. Also, research. Y'all, I've been researching all over the place. But research. See what information that you need. Let's see. Thank you, Joe. So Josie dropped Big Boy's channel. Thank you, Josie. Let's see. Hey, Granny's Creations. We were just talking about transfers, DTF sublimation, and screen printing transfers. And remember, I told y'all, screen printing transfers, but with plastisol ink, not with these kits that I got from Amazon. Even though those kits from Amazon, that ink is really good, but it's water-based. It's a difference. And so you have to have the proper paper to apply the screen print design to. Okay? So, and it needs to be the plastisol ink. So, yeah. Hey, Sandy. All right, y'all. I appreciate you guys so much for joining me tonight. And I just was super excited about sharing this with you all, because I always get a lot of people who tell me I just don't have the money to start it, but I want to do it. I want to do a t-shirt business, or I want to, start selling tumblers. There are ways around you doing that if you can't get the machinery just now. Okay, if you have to wait, like, one thing you have to invest in, that pole, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I know everybody said their vinyl cutter is their most valuable player in their craft room, but no. Depending on what you do for your business, like Naira was like, her sewing machine is her MVP. I understand that because you don't need a heat press to sew. But if you're doing like other transfers, like the designs and all that stuff, your heat press, you can't do nothing without a heat press. And you need a good one, at least a decent one. My heat press, I don't have a top of the line heat press, which I am probably going to upgrade really soon. The one that I want is not available right now. And so I have a fancier studio heat press. This heat press, y'all, costed maybe about, I think it was like $349 when I purchased it. It's a 16 by 24. It's not one of the auto open ones, and that's what I want. But this one, it gets the job done. I've had to replace the switch a few times, like twice, if you can, for those of you who know. But other than that, it gets the job done. And it has done me well, and it has paid for itself. So whenever you get a machine, you want it to pay for itself. All right, so that's gonna be, oh, Marissa. Thank you for being here, Marissa. I really, really appreciate you joining this channel. You have been around for a long time, so I would say welcome to the family, but you are already a part of the family. But thank you for joining the channel. I appreciate it. So, yeah, y'all. We are about to go. Hey, 755. If you guys have not checked out 755, it's so many great channels that are in here or that have come in and gone and been in here tonight. So many. And I have not been able to give everybody a shout out. And y'all know how much I love taking that time out. I was trying to make this quick. In my minute, it's going to be like an hour and a half, and then I'm going to get off. But check out 755. 755 does amazing work. She has a smaller channel, and y'all need to go over there and subscribe. Every Monday, she does like a Monday mention where she's actually looking at several YouTube videos, different types of YouTube videos, and she gets on and she shouts these channels out. She watches their videos. She pretty much does research on the channel, and then she brings that to her audience, and her audience is growing, and she brings that to her audience every Monday. And I know how hard it is to get on here when you say you're going to do something every week and you actually do it. Consistency is very important here on YouTube, but it is also very difficult for those of us who have lives. And all of us, we're breathing. So guess what? We have a life. So I just want to thank her for always doing that, always shouting out these channels, because y'all be out here working hard. Sometimes you might get noticed. Sometimes that video may get the views that you wanted to get. And sometimes you're like, I know I worked real hard on this video and nobody been watching this video. They got me messed up. That happens to all of us. But she takes out time to actually recognize us. And she doesn't even have to know you, because she comes out with, she's like, I was running across this video, and she does her research. So please check her out. One of you guys, Dimps, Mare Bear, Josie, can you drop 755s? And everybody who I'm talking about, Dimps, Marilyn, and Josie, they have their own YouTube channels too. The Best Uni, Making with Marilyn, Dimps Designs. Y'all want to go head over and subscribe to Dimps Designs, because we might be in her house. We might or we might not. I don't know yet, because my StreamYard may be able to do a little bit more than what she can do if she goes live, but I would prefer to be on her channel. I don't know. So we're going to see. But definitely subscribe to Dimps. But also 755 Media, please make sure that you go and you check her out. She is doing amazing work. She's not like the crafter, like how I'm like, she is an actual artist. And so what she does, like, she makes art because she says that we all deserve art, and which is true. But definitely check her out. She is a whole vibe. She has a whole show. You will be entertained from the beginning to the end of her show. So please check her out. But yeah, hold on. Mary, are you still here? Mary, if you're still here, I'm going to put up my email address really quick for you. But that's it, y'all. I'm about to get ready to go. So, yeah. Oh, Dims, did you? Oh, thank you, Dims. Y'all know I be late. I be talking up a storm, always running my mouth. Always. Thank you, Renobia. And Sin has a premiere t-shirt chick. She has a premiere tomorrow at 1 p.m., which unfortunately tomorrow, because I'm going back to the school, I'm gonna miss it. Pray that I'm there the entire day, y'all. Please. Please pray that. All right, my loves. It's been fun. Hey, Shanita Nicole. Anybody that I missed, hey, y'all. And have a beautiful rest of your week. Thank you for joining me. Y'all were in here tonight. Like, y'all really were. Y'all about to bring this girl to some tears. Y'all was in here tonight, and I appreciate it so much. This was so much fun. And that poll, I'm going to be using polls all the time. So, yeah. All right, y'all. It's been fun. Now I got to go and read everybody's comments because today it has been. I actually had an agenda. Y'all be proud of me. Your girl had an actual. Oh, y'all can't see my notes. What? Who you know? Oh, I sound like the best uni. But who you know? Because I had an actual agenda and I stuck to it. Yay. But that's it. Remember to celebrate all success, okay? No matter how small you may think it is. Remember to celebrate all success. Find something this week that you can celebrate that you either did, accomplished, or just if you were able to take a 10-minute cat nap and you haven't been able to take a cat nap in years and you can do it, celebrate that. But that's it. I love y'all. Thank you all so very much for joining me tonight. I truly, truly appreciate it. Later, y'all.